So my requirement is I have this web services task, right? So this web services task need information like input parameter value you have to pass India. So whenever you are passing the parameter value India, it will take all goalkeepers information from the web services. Okay, so if you want to do this for all countries, for example India, Australia or some other countries also, so how can we achieve that one? Simply you can take one for each loop container, right? So inside this for each loop container, go to the collections, take the for each item enumerator. Okay, so what are the items you want to add? So the items I want to add is India, right, and China, right, Japan, okay, US, Australia, okay. So 1 2 3 4. If you want to add other countries also, yes, you can add, right? So this each item I want to keep inside a variable, country variable, string data type, click OK, click OK. So simply you can put this web services task inside the for each loop container, and instead of giving this input value India directly here, you can use the variable. Which variable? The variable name is country name variable. Where is the country name variable? Yeah, country. Okay, so automatically it will take each country name and it will extract the all countries information from that web services, all countries goalkeepers information. Okay, so I don't know whether this having Japan, China's information. So I am sure about this having India's goalkeepers information. Okay, so that is the reason I don't want to use this for each loop container. So this is the process if you want to load a data for each countries, if you want to extract the data for each country's goalkeepers information from this web services. Not only this example, for example I want to take all airports information in the worldwide, each country's airport information. So you can give all country names in for each loop container for each item enumerator, and you can pass that parameter value from this variable. So it will take all airports information from the web services. That is a different web services you can use. Okay, right. So if you are executing this one, it will extract one XML file. So you just right click and execute the task. We'll check the WSDL file we have created, right? So now it will come, it will create one more file, XML file. The data it will take from the website, from here all goalkeepers information from the India location, and this information it will keep into one XML file. Right, it is executed successfully. You just open, yes, the football info.xml file is coming here. You just open this football.info.xml. Whether it is exporting all the information or not, we can see here. Stick for Fight, Federico, Machete, Buffano, Sirigu, all these three names are coming and saved inside this XML file. Okay, so now you can load XML file information into a SQL Server table. Okay, so how can we load XML files and information into SQL Server table? Okay, so basically the requirement is from a particular website, web services, you have to this is a web services. From these web services you have to take the live information, daily updates are, for example, this is a stock exchange web services, so you have to take the data from these web services and you have to load into your SQL Server table. SQL Server table. So you can't load directly, right? So what you have to do, from these web services, the response, whenever you are going to take some information from the web services, always it will return the data, the response coming from the web services is XML information, XML file only. So the inputs, what you want to see, I want to see Indian country goalkeepers information, Indian country goalkeepers, all goalkeepers information. So that information will come whenever you are passing input parameter value India, the response will come from the XML format. So this XML data you can take and load into SQL Server table. So now our source is XML file. So the XML data you can load into a SQL Server table. So now all the goalkeepers information you have in your database. If you want to generate a report, so today's the goalkeepers from India team is these people. The updated information you can give daily, right? For each match, before you are going to start each football match, you can take the information from these web services and it will come into XML file. The XML data I want to load into SQL Server table. So that SQL Server table having information. So you can write down a SSIS report, select star from the all goalkeepers table, my table name, and you can display the goalkeepers names here. So this is the one kind of scenario. So up to now we have connected to the web services and we have taken the information from the XML into XML file from the web services. Okay, so the next thing is, how can we load this XML data into our SQL Server table? Okay, so this is the requirement. Okay, so that we can discuss in the tomorrow session.